Tuesday? I don't even know. Just another day in paradise, folks. We're gearing up. NFL, Cowboys, Steelers. What are we? 14, 15 days away from that preseason. We got NBA finals tonight. Bucks and Suns. I'll have a free pick scrolling here in a minute. But first, listen, you come on to the show, whether you're on the Facebook page, give it a like.
I don't even know.
Give it a follow. YouTube, same thing. Likes up, notification bells on. You want to be part of the Winning Free Pick team, you got to know. We do the live show every day, midday money, and then we have Football Fridays coming up. We did it last week. We're going to do it again this week. Start talking some football. NFL first, and then we'll ease into college. Let me pull up the calendar here. Probably that August 9th, that Monday, we'll start getting some college football that week as well. NFL preseason games getting ready to go. So the 10 p.m. show will be back full time starting that week, it looks like. But for now, on the the next 3 weeks will just be regular NFL talk, and then we'll move it to the college football side of things. But let's roll up the free picks, bunch of free plays today. And away we go. Away we go. Auto like when you get the notification. Excellent, Dave, man. Appreciate it. Stimmy in the house. How are you today? We'll get right to the games here. So, hold on a second. Show to do on Friday with Miss Joe Madden. So here we go. Let's go. Taco Tuesday, top of the AM to you. What, Taco Tuesday, Tyreek, is it a chicken taco? Is it a fish taco? Beef taco? Soft taco? Do you like the hard shells? Me, I'm a soft taco guy for me. If you bite the hard shell, it falls apart. Why even put it in a shell? Makes zero sense. Just wrap it up in that little ball. A giant enchilada or something. I don't know. Although that's a whole different meal. Anywho, so yesterday we had first five. Detroit got there. Cleveland, first five, did not get there. Oakland, that was a winner. That's 2-1 on the video yesterday there. Today, obviously, a lot more games going. And some days you like it, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you feel like a nut, whatever the case may be. Let's get into these games. Let's get into the games here. So first game up, we have Angels, Suarez, Caprillion for the A's. I got to say, I thought about taking Oakland here. I'm a little biased to the A's, but I'm going to go under the 9. Both these guys pitch decent. I know Suarez is more about a bullpen kind of guy, but weird start. I always say for these like afternoon starts like this, maybe the shadows play games. And again, you got a team like Oakland who's, at home isn't as good, especially against lefties at home. Their numbers just aren't what they are on the road. So give me the under 9 here. And in fact, I see some 8.5s popping up here. So maybe I'm ahead of the curve here. It was 9 down to 8.5, so I'm happy about that. KC and Milwaukee. I'm on the Brewers. We got a pitching change here. It doesn't make a difference to me. I took run line plus 118. I was listening to a couple other cats. I don't know if I listen to other guys, and I'll mention Loshak. I like Pete. I did shows with him back in SBR. Back in 2012, 2014, years ago, before some of you guys even start betting. We're probably still in high school. Some people watching the show. So Loshak's down with the low bag. So I pop in. I like Pete. So I was over there, and they were talking about this game, and they were loving Kansas City. And I had to pop in and be like, "How we take it? You can't take Kansas City. All right, you want?" And that point, it was maybe Lauer pitching. I'm like, it doesn't make a difference. Mike Minor's been terrible, and he has been. He's got a 7 ERA his last 7 starts. He's got a 5.30, 5.50 road ERA at +5 at home. He's not pitching good. I don't get it. They're in last place. They're 20 games under 5. I got a future ticket on the overs here at Kansas City. I said the pitching was always going to be a problem. Let's go over to Kansas City. I like the lineup. We'll take a shot. Maybe they get some pitching. Well, they got 0 pitching. They're not pitching good. Guys, I'm just Mike Minor at 35 or however heck old he is isn't just going to turn on and be like, you know what? I'm going to get good out of the break. How old's Mike Minor? I mean, he's not some spring chicken. The guy's been around. He's 33 years old. He's 30. Look at this picture they got on MLB.com. The guy looks older than I do with the gray beard. Come on, Mike. How are you so stressed out? You're a multimillionaire. All right, it's all right. You're right now. You're just in a little below average. It happens. You know, I mean, you got a 5.67 ERA in here. I'm not betting you. I'm taking Brewers run line. It's that simple. It's that simple. Starting to heat up again. Always. That's how we roll, Stimmy. That's how we roll. Baseball, and I say this, and you'll go into other guys who do this, and whether they're they bet for a living or just like to bet. You know, the big difference betting for a living and having a podcast betting games for fun. And, you know, I say you're going to lose. And I've lost. And we've had streaks. I tell you all the time, if you turn on a guy or a girl and nobody ever loses, and it's just run away, folks. That person's going to, you know, you'll send them their Venmo or Cash App nonsense. And then in 3 weeks, that account will be gone. And you'll be scratching your head. I don't get it. I mentioned my guy, Pete. Again, this is going back to like 2012, 2014. I remember how long ago it was. I did a podcast here with Mitch and Craig back in 2009, 2010. I mean, I did shows with Joe Gaffney in 2008. Like I won a super contest back in the day. No, don't fall for scam guys coming out of the woodwork, especially now. People jumping all over the place. Who are you? I mean, win or lose, folks. You got to say when you lose if you want to be considered a real person. Definitely soft taco. Absolutely the soft taco. Plus money, honey. Listen, folks, we got last man standing after the show. So 1:30 on Picks Parlays. I'm going to definitely have to pop in there and give out my easy winner for the day. So thanks for coming in, Alec. Hit the like button. Always important to hit the like button. Even if you hit the down button. I don't care. The game's lose. Hit the down button. Come in. Say that the game stunk. I get it. And you know what I'm going to say to you? Welcome to sports betting, folks. That's how we roll. Marlins money line. Big waves. No. I'm on the Nats. I used that as a premium play today also. Line move here. It was 125. Miami was a 125 fave. Now they are an underdog, according to my notes. I do not want to get on. Listen, Rogers is a good pitcher. Yeah, I get it. All right, Rogers pretty solid. Nats have been crushing the ball lately. Miami, I said yesterday somebody like Miami. I'm like, how are they scoring in that game? Well, newsflash, they can't score. Give me the hot team at 105. All right. Paolo Espino, think he's a combination of Strass and Mad Max? No, but I'm not betting Miami, and I got an even number at home basically for a team playing really well right now. I mean, the Nats are making a little bit of noise here. I mean, I take that. Well, they won 2 in a row, but they've actually lost 7-10 after they had won 7-10. So 6 back of the Mets. All right, so they got a little work to do. I apologize for that. I thought they were playing better than they actually had been. But that being said, I'm still taking the Nats here. I'm fading away on Miami. Here we go. Perfect scenario from Al. 2 gas cans. Hot temperatures, plenty of sparks. Jump on the Cubs game total over the 8.5. So we got against the Pirates. Let me pull it up. Cubs are St. Louis. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. Oviedo on the hill. But the thing with the St. Louis offense is bad, but Oviedo, I mean, yeah, I'm going to disagree with you here. I really don't have what did I write down? Did I even write any Cubs down? You know what? I wrote Cubs, Arizona, and I crossed it out because I thought they were playing Arizona. I put St. Louis, and I put questions mark next to that, along with the question mark next to Pittsburgh and Arizona, because those are just 2 games I just don't really want to set up on. I mean, they're playing bad teams, though, Al. Let me tell you, I think overs are the way to go, right? Because they're bad for a reason. They can't pitch. They've errors. I mean, Williams got a 5 ERA. What is his? I'm showing a 5.50 ERA. What's he got? 10 start. This guy started 10 games this year. Was he with Pittsburgh? Yeah, he was with Pittsburgh. Nice 2.8, 6 ERA last year. 3.2, 5.50 ERA this year. So he's pitching right into line. Let's go. I'll follow you on that over, right? As much as St. Louis is a bottom 5 offensive team, hitting the ball, I will say okay to that over. Let's go. As we say on Total Chaos, we'll get in the car with you. Take a ride. Tony C., welcome. Good to see you. Can't believe, no cursing, Dominic. Yeah, people. Well, I don't get it. I don't know. That frustrates me the most since I'm doing this. You just see it and you just shake your head like, what? I mean, whatever. What are you gonna do? That's a show for another day. We got a lot of baseball. I can't go into a rant. We'll do plenty of rant time coming up. We'll talk about the rant stuff, Dominic, because we'll have a lot of time when we do the late show, 10 o'clock. Rays over the 8. I like that. Again, we got Rays first 5 over to 4. Over for the game, it's 8. I got a 7.5 earlier, so I still like the over there. So I'll follow you on that one. Pirates money line. I mean, I can make a play for the Pirates. Let's go for it. We'll go for it. Yesterday I said Arizona, right? I was like 7-7 as faves, their record on the money line there. But I'll take the Pirates with you today. Why not? Dodgers money line over the Giants. Now you have, I think it's going to be Josiah Gray. So pulling up a youngster here against Alex Wood and the Giants. Now yesterday I said Gausman. I said, you know what? We'll fade a little Gausman here. Look to the Dodgers. Gausman, short, first inning, it was 3-2. He gave up 2 runs early, 3 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs. He gave up a homer there out of his wife's thing. And, of course, Dodger bullpen, 4 runs in the 7th. What are you going to do? But this game here, Dodgers, I really have no thought on for that one. Angels over to 9. I'm against you. I'm on the under there. I'm on the under. Texas looks like they've been mailing in. How about they've been outscored 34-2 their last 3 games, I believe. Fat Shop. I love it. I love Fat Shop. I'm going to make a Fat Shop shirt. Brewers run line. I'm on the Brewers run line. Mariners run line. I actually grabbed the Mariners on the money line down here below, right? We got them plus 160. And I've talked up high, right? We've talked about Colorado home. We said, let's take Colorado. But in this spot, again, I don't want to lay that kind of number with Colorado. And I said that when they played the Pirates, but, I didn't bet any Pirate action that day. Today, I could make an opinion for taking the Mariners. There's another team that's overachieved, and they've kind of done it home anyway. They won some games. So, for me, I'll just take the 160. I'm not really going to run line. I don't want to lay – what are you laying on the run line? If Seattle plus runs, that's not terrible. Plus 1, minus 125 or 120. I see a 112. So you know what? That's not too bad for me there, Markel. If you want to grab that one, that is not a bad one. That's basically just taking them as a fade. But for me, wow, it's up to 167. So money's coming in on Colorado. It was 170. 171 now up to 183. People are betting the rocks. I don't know. I'm against it. Padres under the 9. I like the over here. I like the over yesterday. It was rained out. Now, I entered it in. I probably should have took it out because the more I think of it, again, this was more because Darvish hasn't pitched in quite a few days. And we saw the Braves bullpen there get beat up. And, they hit the ball a little bit against Tampa Bay. A lot of runs scored. The Padres scoring on runs. And I said this before. It was the Houston Astros game. And when he came in and played Detroit, he ended up taking Detroit that day. Astros had a rain out. I'm like, you know what? Sometimes it's the routine that keeps you going. Right? You're just swinging good. You just want to get out there and play. And then you get a hiccup like a rain out. Nothing to, not a day off. It's a rain out. Something totally different out of their control. So I do have the over 8.5. I might take this out because now I'm a little worried about it. I'm taking it off the thing. I should have done it earlier. I just have no opinion on that one now because my thinking is that the hot stuff coming out of postponements, maybe they'll supersede. If it hits, whatever. I could see the under too. The more I think about it, like I said, we did it the other day. I'm not betting it now. I can't bet this game. Move on to the next game. I could talk myself in circles on that game, think of why I should do one thing or not the other. And folks, you start doing things like that. Just, don't bet the game. As I said, we're talking about Pitt and Arizona, Cubs and St. Louis, teams I really don't want much to do with. Just because it's there. Like tonight, we got, NBA Finals. Go bet it because it's the finals, or do you really like something? I know people like to bet because you want to have fun. It's on TV. Not a recipe for making money long term. Patrick's in the house. Hello. Patrick, anybody ever call you Patches as a nickname? What's up, Pigs? Chris Tatum here. Baltimore get a win tonight. Will I be shocked? They won 3 in a row. Tampa Bay. I said yesterday, we're going Baltimore. It's like team total over, game over, stuff like that. That's why I look to Baltimore. John Means hasn't pitched in a while. Has not pitched in a while. That's why I like the over. This guy's been out, and even when he was pitching, as much as he's been good, like an all-star, really good on Baltimore, they don't really do much for him. I'm a little worried. Do I see people jumping on Baltimore tonight? I get it, right? It's their best pitcher on the hill tonight. What's the updated number here? Opened at plus 165. Now some people are coming in on Tampa Bay. They're thinking, you know what? No way Baltimore wins 2 in a row. If it was anybody other than Means, I would probably think of it, but I just don't like guys coming off the, injured list, stuff like that. Half rehab, and I don't know what they're gonna be. He could see being a limit, Chris, and he's going to go 4 innings, and that bullpen comes in. The bullpen that was actually okay. So it was all right yesterday. But overall, through 6 months, it's been horrendous. Cubs cards over tonight, Fat Chop. Someone else liked the over there. I said, why not? Oviedo, Williams, not 2 guys that inspire a lot of confidence. My problem is that St. Louis is offensively challenged. Maybe they score some runs against Williams. I would lean over. Am I betting it? No. Again, some games some games I don't want anything to do with. Raise over the 8. I'm on that, Markel. We got it scrolling. I got the 7.5 up, so I got a better number there when I posted this morning. A's run line. I could see A's run line. Why not? I like the under there though more, Fat Chop. Astros run line. McKenzie, I thought about, listen, yesterday I said, we'll take a shot with Cleveland, right? Plus $2 for the first 5. Garcia's been tough, though. He's tough. I could see why you want to do a run line there. But that Houston offense has been struggling a bit lately. They've been struggling. But you know what? Go for the run line. It's not a bad number here, Houston run line. What are we staring at? Plus 1, a little plus money. I'd say go for it. I mean, they should score off McKenzie. Even if they don't hit the bullpen, you should be all right. White Sox money line, this is a big line move. Open at 180. It's down to 140. I mean, why a 35-cent drop here on this game? 180, I'm seeing a 143. I see a 139. I see a 138, a 141, a 140. I mean, 40-something cents, a minimum of 40 in some books. What are we missing here, Fat Chop? Now, 180, okay, run line. That's it. You got to take the run line. Minnesota, and I had White Sox run line the first game, thinking they'd come out and beat a team, and they ended up, splitting a doubleheader. Listen, I'm not high on Minnesota at all, but I'm confused about this move here to over. So that game worries me a little bit because normally I'd be like, we'll just take the Sox against Minnesota. I mean, come on. They're 3 games better than Kansas City, who I think is a terrible team. They're 14 games under 500, 17 games back in a division, 9 games under on the road. And the White Sox with 34 wins are, let's see, do they have the best home record in baseball? The best home team in baseball goes from 180 to 130 to 140-ish. Again, for me, that's a stay away. That's something I'm going to shake my head out and not want to play. Patrick to say run line versus Dodger rookie. I think it'd be worth a shot. Why not? I take a shot there. I mean, what do we know about, this kid's okay. He's got minor league numbers, but, Oxwood's having a nice, let's pull up Oxwood's number. Well, he's got a 5.35 ERA his last 7 starts, not where we want to be. He's got a 3.60 road ERA in 6 starts. Let's check out the game logs here. What happened down the road? Where is this bad? He's got the inflated ERA. Okay, so last game before the break, 7 innings versus St. Louis, 1 run, 3 hits. Not too bad. 5 innings at Arizona, 4 hits, 2 earned. Again, 5 innings though. 5 innings at home versus Oakland, 1 earned run. Here you got a little Sheldon Philly, 4 runs, 6 earned, 6 hits, and 3 innings. So a little bloated from that outing. San Francisco versus Arizona. Again, home versus Arizona, 4 innings, 2 earned. At Texas, 5 innings, 4 earned. At the Dodgers back in May, again, going back to May, 6 innings, 6 hits, 4 earned, 3 homers. I mean, again, not really much I want to do here with taking plus 130 versus an unknown. If you want to, again, best team in baseball record-wise. Again, something I'm not betting. Fat Chop's coming in, parlay action here. Phillies money line, Astros money line, Rockies money line. Phillies. I don't like the Phillies, believe it or not. Not gonna be high on Nola here. And if we're talking something like, all right, a K prop's one thing. You want to jump in on a K prop on the guy? Okay. First 5 with the Phillies. Do I want to lay 150? I don't want to lay 150. What's his name? Jermaine at home, believe it or not, has a 200 batting average again. So his ERA and his wins might not be there, but he doesn't give up some hits. I actually took the Yankees here plus what I got, plus 117, because I'm just not sold on Nola. He's not having a good year. I mean, he's got a 6 ERA his last 7 starts on the year, a 4.50 ERA, 18 games. 6-5. I mean, he's not jumping off. It's not like his on the road, a 5.40 ERA, 10 starts, 53 innings, 55 hits, 59 Ks. Last start June 30th. Excuse me, he pitched July 6th. So, I mean, he's been out of action for a bit. I don't want to bet a guy coming in and laying. Nola as a dog. If I was getting plus 103, I would say, all right, I'd take a shot at the Phillies here. I can't with him as a fave like that. I can't. I know. Listen, and Fat Chop, you've been here. You've popped in long enough. You know how I feel about the Yankees and their offense. No to the Phillies. Astros money line. All right. I mean, again, we mentioned McKenzie's not really that great. 170, 180. Again, you're going to parlay it, not going to hurt you. Rockies, I think that Rocky line's too high, but if you want to take them at home, they're good at home. So it's a parlay. It's not going to hurt. You're going to go 2-1, though, because I think the Phillies lose. So Patrick's coming in. NBA, Suns first quarter, money line and the under. Well, I'm on under for the game, so I want to see the under there. First quarter, right? They're desperation mode here. Here comes Choke City up 2-0. What's going to happen here? And I got this up as a premium on the side. So Baltimore first 5. You know what? I could see taking a shot with the first 5 there. I think there's going to be runs. I like the over for the first 5 in the game, which shows I think teams are going to score runs. I just don't want one team to score. Obviously, I want whoever to score. But take a shot. First 5 against Callahan. What do we got here for Baltimore first 5? I see a high of plus 145 in some spots, plus 130. Let's go. Take a shot. I think it's worth it. Earle Sports, what's up, Nick? Welcome. How are you today? Remember, Earle's popping in. Just I'm going to mention he's got a show before mine, and then you watch Earle Sports show. Then you come here, shake out the hand a little bit from writing down all the plays, because I know Earle Sports comes in like me. They come in firing away like a Gatling gun, and then we have Allie and the Plus Money Honey show with Last Man Standing after this. So money to be made. Eric, Halos A's first 5 team total under. I got it. I'm on under for the game, so I'm with you on the under. Reds over. I can see the Reds over. Just because, boy, I liked the Reds yesterday, and what a cluster there, boy. The bullpen gave up. Did I write it down? I think they gave up like 10 runs to the bullpen yesterday. Something crazy. What a crazy game there. But yeah, I can see the over there. Bulls seem to be finding a field. Took over. Oh, I'm on the wrong one here. Tigers and the Rangers tonight. I actually got that up. That is my one baseball play I won't be giving out today here. I'm sorry. Took over 71. All right, we're talking about that. Over 71.5 wins. You took it. Good for you. Looking pretty good. Right? You're more than halfway there. You got 50 wins. You need 20. That should be in the bag. Hope I'm not jinxing it. A lot of cappers on Indians and Twins today. Interesting. I'm going to have to go opposite of that then. I'm going to go the other way. But although, the Twin game I could see, because part of me is like, why does that line come down 30 cents? So part of I could see where people are jumping on Twins money today. But Indians with McKenzie, I mean, his numbers scream, I'm not going to take them. And I've said this before about the Astros of late. They're not scoring lately, right? They're just not putting runs together right now. Listen, McKenzie's off a gem. Kansas City, 7 innings, 1 hit ball, 9 Ks. Before that, against Seattle, 2/3 of an inning. What we have? It had to be a rain. Oh no, I was gonna say maybe it was a rain delay, but man, he walked 4 guys, gave up a run. Before that, 5 innings, 5 innings, 5 innings, 5 runs, 5 innings, no runs, 3 innings, 6 runs, 4 innings, 5 runs, 5 innings, no runs. Obviously, a hit or miss kind of kid. This guy is. I mean, the strikeouts are. He's got 68 strikeouts at 49 innings. I mean, 10 strikeouts, 5 innings, 6 strikeouts, 4 innings, 6 strikeouts in 2 innings against the White Sox. But he gave up 5 runs, 1 hit, 4 walks. I mean, the walks crushed this poor guy. I mean, 60 for the year. Oh my goodness. I mean, the walks. 40 walks in 49 innings. To go with 29 hits. I mean, the walks. And you got a team. Listen, you got a veteran team. You got some guys in there on Houston. I can't really get behind the Indians today. And I have before. Not with this guy. David, Yanks over to 9. Twins over 9.5. Padres under 9. So Yanks over, I could see, because I think Noel could give up runs. I think Jermaine could give up some runs. And I think the bullpen can definitely give up some runs. Well, I mean, the bullpen alone here this could be some kind of gem. The bullpen comes in. You're looking at a 2-0 game, and this game turns into a 9-4 game in the bullpens. Bullpens, plural, for both these teams. Twins over, I could see, again, just based on the line move tells me we're going to see runs in this game. So, again, Keuchel, he's been all right, but his best days are behind him. I could see the Twins hitting a little bit here. And Bailey over, I like it because it's like barely over. So I could go over there. Padres under. At first, I lean into the over because we have, what's his name, off of the injured list. Darvish, or not the injured list, but he hasn't pitched in a while, and the way the Padres have been hitting. But then I'm like, when I see the rainouts, usually teams, it just affects the team a little bit differently. So this game I have zero thought on. I was initially on the over, but now I'm not even playing. Red Sox Royals under 9 parlay ticket. The Sox swinging the ball well, right? I mean, I don't like their pitcher today. We got Garrett Richards on the hill today. Could definitely give up some runs. But who the heck's Thomas Hatch? I mean, what's this line? Boston plus 120. I get Boston plus 120 today versus a guy I never heard of, and you just scored like 50 runs yesterday. I could do it. Royals under the 9. I don't, that one's a little tricky because Brewers have been hitting a lot better of late. Because me, I've been, as much as I got my Brewers future, as my brain is racing too fast. I'm combining words here. I got the Brewers future for wins and division. They've been hitting lefties a lot better, and they've been hitting just better overall. So I don't know about that one. Because as I said, with Kansas City, they could hit a little bit sometimes. The Royals under, I'd be a little up in the air about, but hey, we'll see what happens here. We'll see what happens. I'm pulling for you, though, big boy. I'm pulling for you. All right, I appreciate the kind words there, Tate. Love to say. All right, agree with you on the White Sox. Stay away. Stay away. And it's the line move. Just, I mean, the move tells you like, okay, Minnesota's the play. People are coming in. The 180 seemed like I see 180 with Keuchel. I would have been like, hey, if I could get 160 Minnesota, now we're at 130. It's kind of like where it should be, maybe. Tigers and Rangers. That's my only premium package posted for baseball today. So Rob Franklin's in the house. What do you say, my guy? Welcome, coming in. He's coming in hot with Baltimore first 5. Means pitching. He is pitching, but he's back from the IR or wherever he was, So I'm always hesitant with a guy who's off of the DL or long layoffs how they're going to respond. So I'm more of an over here. Fat Chop's like in the Bucks. We had somebody here on Suns first half, but for the game here, I got a premium on, but I got the total listed here. You got the total for free. Why do I like the Nats? Espino's a gas can. Washington's been just hitting the ball really well lately. I know Rodgers. I like Rodgers, but again, forget about the line move from 125 to now he's an underdog. This Marlins team, I said before, someone was like, I'll take the Marlins today. They don't hit that well. I mean, everybody's like over Marlins. I was watching somebody's like, Marlins going to hit the ball. Okay, Espino, okay. He's not great, but the way the Nationals have been playing lately, and again, 3-7 in the last 10, not great. Coming into this little bad streak, they were hitting the ball well. I'm just going with a better lineup. Rodgers, again, he's also at a spot with his innings on the year. Let me pull up his, why are we going to hurt this guy? Sixto's out, right? The other guy's out, Lopez, right? I mean, this pitching staff has gone from like, wow, this is really great pitching staff to, okay, are we going to start watching, the guy's arm? So he's at 100 innings for the year, and his minor league numbers, I mean, again, this guy pitched in the minors for 2 years. He was in 2018 minors, 2019 in the minors. He had 136 innings. So now he's closing in July. He's 36 innings away from the most he's ever pitched in professional ball. Now, for me, as a fan, you're 23, you're a kid. I mean, I know I was 23. I was a professional athlete. I was ready to run through walls, and I was indestructible. But, when teams have millions of dollars invested in guys down the road and stuff like that, this is a young kid. I mean, 6'5" lefties who's, let's be honest, been pitching pretty damn well since he's come up. Again, for me, it's more of how they're going to protect them here. There's no reason. They're in last place. He's 30 innings off his high of pitching. And again, last game out, 4 innings versus Miami. 4 innings at Atlanta, 4 innings at home versus Atlanta, 5 innings at home versus the Dodgers, 5 2/3 at Philly, 5 innings at Toronto. So he's only got a few innings. I just don't. I mean, I like him, and if I'm drafting a team on MLB The Show or it's May, yeah, I like the Miami pitching staff. I get it, but the bats aren't that good. And what are you leaving him in here for? I mean, do you think they're only 10 games back of the playoffs? I don't know. I just don't like it. Some days, not here. He was a fave to a dog. Fave to a dog. And I think his team record, while he's on the mound, I think they have a losing record when he pitches too. I mean, I don't have that. I don't have anything pulled up in front of me. Someone find his team record with him on the hill, please. Red Sox and Jays over to 11.5. Seems it's high. Definitely like a softball type game there, Rob. But we had the over yesterday there. No problem. They're in the second inning. Red Sox get hit. The Jays get hit. Guy Richards is going to give up runs. And I don't think some AAA 4A guy, Hatch, is going to come in and shut down the Sox. So. Well, or you bring up a good point here. So, and I mentioned this yesterday, or maybe the other day. We're talking about futures, and people are like, I don't like futures. And even I was talking to some, a buddy of mine who's a big guy, big name. You've probably seen him on shows around, And we talk about this, and he's like, a lot of people. He's like, they don't, the books. Just they take it but there's limits because people come in on that are. Sharper type players because the average player doesn't have, 5,000-10,000 to lay out for 6 months. I mean, and that's you need. Listen, if you're betting futures and stuff like that, you're not putting $50 in it. It's where's the reward in that? That's why people love their parlays. No one's saying I'm going to take. I'm taking watch the Redskins. Let's grab a future on them, and I'm going to put 1,500 on the winning division and. No, people, let's be honest. Folks in the chat here, you don't have $5,000 for NFL futures. I get it. You know, it's just different. Some people like them, some don't. People, you'll get there. You'll have it. It takes a while. Listen, it's betting isn't a overnight millionaire money making scheme, folks. Just so you know, I'm going to throw that out there. All right, it's a long, long grind, lifetime grind. Robert says he's on the Tigers again, sprinkling a little run line. Why not? What's that run line there? Plus 170. Patrick's thinking about the Yankees. They played well lately, but they're such a public team. It concerns me when they are getting plus money at home. Yeah, but here and that's an excellent point because everybody loves betting the Yanks. And I took the Yanks based on Jermaine. The batting average against kind of like I was like, wow, he's actually pitched decent, but he's not getting any kind of breaks. And Nola's. You see Aaron Nola's name out there, and I was thinking, I'll take Nola today against the Yanks, and then I'm like, he's favored. I'm like, because that's wonderful. He can come out and pitch a great game, and they're up. Hey, it's 4-1 Phillies here in the. He goes 6 2/3, and here comes the bullpen, and then it's the clown car. The door opens to one side, and here they come in. So, in this spot, I'll make a play for the Yanks as an underdog. Leaning Philly Yanks over to 9. I could see that. Just the bullpen's alone. I said, Rob, you came in late. I said, I could see the bullpen's giving up 9 runs in this game in 3 innings. Earle Sports coming. Yankees first 5. I got it. I think, do I have the Yanks first 5 up on the screen? I kind of like Yanks first 5. I thought I rolled it in there. I know I took them for the game, but Yanks first 5. I think they were plus 1. There it is. First 5 plus 125. I didn't even write it down here. Plus 125, first 5. I thought I had them. Yanks team total over. Okay. Mets team total over. I can see that. Baltimore team total over. I can see that. Oakland first 5 under. I'm with you on that one. Game as well. Atlanta team total over. I can see that because, again, you got the rain out. Hughes hasn't pitched in a while. Let's go over that. Atlanta over 9. I was on the over 9, and then I just backed off. I'm like, you know what? We'll see what happens there. If it comes in, wonderful. I got other winners out here for everybody. Seattle, again, the line's a little high for me. I got to take the over there. Team total over with you. Okay, Washington over to 9. I can see that. I think there's going to be runs on both sides here. Everybody's think Trevor Rogers will come in and shut him down. I don't know. I think he's going to go 4 innings, and then we'll see what happens. Maybe he goes 5+. Give me Washington. Detroit over the 8.5 against Texas. Texas has been 34 runs their last 3 games. I think they're outscored 44-8 in their 6-game losing streak. I'm taking the Sox. Why are they an underdog? Good question. I have no idea why they're an underdog. I have no idea. I mean, Guy Richards has been bad since the whole Sticky lockdown. That's for sure. But I think they could hit this guy, especially the way he hit last night. I mean, that's going to carry over. All right, or maybe they think they're going to swing at everything at a guy they've never seen, and this guy pitches a gem. But I'm with you on the over, though. 11.5. That's a big number. Brewers run line. I'm on a Brewers run line. Mike Minor, not good. Navarez, good to see you. I haven't seen you in a couple of days. How are you, my friend? Have a good weekend? What do you got going on, Navarez? Throw your pick up for us. I like Tigers a lot better when they were a dog. Dunning pitched well against Tigers last time out. Absolutely. Tigers do not hit righties like they hit lefties. That's for sure. Under Rocker games 11. I don't see him going over 11. This is a weird one for me. I would lean to the under because Jermaine's pitched well, right? This is the guy we liked, right? We said this before. Hey, let's take Rockies home. They have a really good home record. They win. Marquis, solid. I thought Mad Max should have let him start the All-Star game for the fans. And Marco Gonzalez has not pitched well. But that being said, I'm going to lean to the under there with you. I like Seattle. I'm hoping they score runs, obviously, but would an under shock me there? No, but I don't know. I have no opinion on that, Markel, just because I want Seattle win, and for them to win, I want runs. So I'm not pulling for 1-0 win. I want 8-0 in the 3rd inning, so we could maybe breathe easy. Yeah, Mattress Matt Money, that guy. I love seeing his commercials. Takes a long time. I mean, first of all, I don't have Mattress Mac millions, but Futures, like I said, it was fun back in the day. I'd have to, not fun, I shouldn't say that, but you'd have to call up, hey, I need a separate account just for futures. And you'd have your win totals and MVP stuff and division winners, or if you're on coach of the year, whatever kind of. And back then, they didn't have, all the stuff we got now that, crazy props and nonsense you could lock in for a long period of time. And it was just basically wins. And, hey, you got any odds on who to win the Super Bowl? Take a shot, 40-1, but nickel on this, whatever the case may be. But you have like a, 5, 6, 8, 10 grand limit, and all of a sudden you're doing baseball things, and you got 8 games on a bet, and they're $3 each, and it's like $4,000. It's like half your limit, so you got to have a separate account. Hey, Dave, under 9 runs. I'm with you on the Oakland under. Houston Astros run line. I can see that. McKenzie. Listen, guys, just find a strikeout prop on that guy. Is there a strikeout prop up? Somebody can find a strikeout prop on McKenzie, because I think they got to strike some guys out. His strikeouts and walks will probably be even. The guy could have 8 Ks and 5 walks in 3 innings. White Sox run line. The White Sox, Dave, that line is fishy to me. 180 to 140. I don't want anything to do with it. Probably lean over. I would lean over the White Sox before anything else. Actually, I'm going to get off the show here and take the over. I'm going to take the over. Red Sox game over. Yeah, Patrick, 11.5. What? I mean, and they're a dog, so that tells me they think what? Garrett is going to get shelled, and the Hatch is going to come in and shut them down. I don't see it. I mean, what's shutting down? I mean, 3-4. Is this game going to be a 5-4 game? 3. I don't see it. I'd have to say over, and I'd have to take a shot with the Red Sox just based on the way they hit the ball. I don't care who's pitching. They can win a slugfest. I mean, granted, Toronto has better bullpen, decent bullpen, but I can see some runs here. I just don't know enough about Hatch. I didn't really dig into Hatch. I just saw the line. I'm like, all right, I know Richards is bad numbers, but the Rocks just scored what? The Sox scored what? 13 runs yesterday? Brewers or Casey? It is Milwaukee or nothing for me. I can't bet Mike. I said Minor before. He's got a 5 ERA at home. He's got a 5 ERA on the road. He's got a 7 ERA his last 7th. They're 20 games under 500, the Royals. Milwaukee's been hitting well, hitting righties, hitting lefties. Brewers run line. Because I'm not going to lay it at once. What's it up to now? $160, $155. I don't want to lay that. I'd rather go run line, and I did. 118. All right. Okie doke. We're out of here. Thanks for popping in. Let's see how we do on the picks in the scroll today. Where's the clown guy? Yeah, come in. He's probably got to go work because he probably bet some crazy parlay and he lost. And he did come in and whine about it whenever he's off. I know he's listening. I know you're listening. We got sides up for you, not just first fives. But all right, what do we got here? You take a shot with the Braves. I agree. That's why I kind of like the over here, Patrick. I was leaning to the over here because Darvish hasn't pitched that well. He hasn't pitched in a bit. Padres have been hitting a bit. I would, Braves. Is the price worth it for you? If you like the price as a dog, what is it here? Let me find it. Of course, I can't find it. 145 home dog. Hey, you know what? Why not? Why not? I'm not going to talk you off of home dogs in MLB. Might be back on Giants. Dodgers run out of starting pitchers. Yeah, definitely. It's definitely not Urias. I thought it was Josiah Gray was supposed to get the start, but nothing's listed yet. And we know the Dodgers bullpen's bad. We talked about this. They gave up 4 runs in the 7th. So that's real more of a stay away for me because Wood hasn't pitched that great in my Dodgers could still hit a little bit. So again, no play for me there, Rob. But all right, good luck, everyone. Thanks for popping in, spending your morning with me. I'll see you on Wednesday, WINS Day, folks. And head over, Plus Money Honey Show. Last Woody Stand-in. Let's see how good you are. Give a pick. and see if you win. Bye-bye.